Do not, under any circumstances, buy Exploration. Instead, we should be picking up these 8 cards right here. They do the same exact thing, and they're cheaper, so let's talk about that. So the cheapest printing right now for Exploration is $25. This is also 1 card, but let's talk about the other 8 options that we have instead. First up is Sakura Tribe Scout, and while you're thinking, Ashley, this is a creature, you are correct, but it also costs 1 green mana. It's a 1/1, we can tap it, you may put a land from your hand into play. Is this not the same thing as Exploration, except we're just tapping a creature, which we can do every turn? You know I'm right. And also for another green mana, we have Shroud Ranger. It does the same exact thing as the previous card, but it's going to be at sorcery speed. So again, we do it at our turn, just like Exploration, and we're tapping this creature. Llanowar Scout for 17 cents, a great budget option. It is for 1 and a green, so 2 mana for this one. It's a 1/3. We can tap it, we can put a land from our hand on the battlefield. Sounds great. If you run a lot of basics, how about you try running Moroso Root Grazer? So for a green and a white, we have a 2/3 beast with Vigilance. We can tap it to put a basic into play, or we can return one of our basics to our hands. So if we need that landfall in white, or if we just want to play those extra basics, this is the card for us. Scaled Herbalist for 1 and a green. It's a 1/3 Lizard Druid. You can put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. And this one's even cheaper for 7 cents. Now this next one can go in any deck because it's Walking Atlas and it's colorless. We can tap it to put a land into play, and for 61 cents, for going in any deck, this is a definite pickup. Next is our Kommancer's Map. So this is white, and it's surprising because white now has a burgeoning effect, which is super powerful. So when this enters the battlefield, we get 2 basics to our hand, and they have to be plains, which is a bummer. But during our opponent's turn, whenever a land enters the battlefield under their control, if that opponent happens to have more lands in play than we do, we get to drop a land from our hand into play, and it doesn't have to be a basic, it just says a land. Now this is on the pricier side at $10, but still it's cheaper than Exploration, and it's available in white. The last card we have is Court of Bounty. When it enters the battlefield, we get to have Monarch, which is going to be great for the game, and at our upkeep we can put a land from our hand into play, and if we happen to be the Monarch, we get to put a creature or a land into play. And this one's less than $1, so it's really sweet. If you'd like to purchase any of these cards, I'll have a link in the description down below, and if you want to watch more of my content, you're probably going to love this video right here. I talk about 36 unique commanders, and it's covered in over an hour of an episode, so you're going to love this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.